Welcome back, everybody, to another ROM review. This one here is for the Nexus 10. I'm going to do things a little bit different this time. I have gotten some emails and some discussions with some of you concerning, or the topic was the future for development for this tablet, or the lack thereof. For some reason, we have lost a lot of developers. We do have a couple left, and they are very good developers. Unfortunately, the path that they are heading in is more of a layers type ROM build, more of a stock AOSP type build with layers, or without. I do know that there are some ROMs that are available for download that don't have any type of theming at all. And if you guys know me from watching my videos, I like theming. If I can't theme with the ROM, I might as well run a stock. I might as well run stock UI. So with that being said, I decided that I'm going to start. I'm not going to do this, as much as I was in the past with the other videos, but I'm going to start doing every once in a while, throwing in, I like to call it a flash from the past. And this is a KitKat ROM that is still available for download today. It's KitKat 4.4.4, and this one here is Liquid Smooth. Excuse me. The ROM is running very, very well on this tablet. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. I am also running Thunderkat kernel, which that is also available for download. So, I mean, this is nice. These are ROMs that still have support, still have download links, and you can, have fun with it. Make a backup of what you're running now. Flash this on and give her a try and see what you think. Let's go back into to About Phone. You can see that this is Liquid Smooth. This is Android version 4.4.4 KitKat. The kernel again is the Thunderkat. And that's about it. I'm not going to get into a lot of the settings because they're your basic KitKat settings. I know you guys are really used to that. But I will get into the settings that matter, and those are going to be your custom settings. And that would be under the Liquid Smooth. First off, you have your equalizer. You can run the equalizer that they have. It's Viper for Android 4, or Viper for Android. Excuse me. I do already have the drivers installed, rebooted, and back up and running. Your next one will be your interface. This is where your custom density. You can change your LCD density. You're going to have your clock widget, all your settings for that. Of course, your power menu. Add or remove anything from your power menu. Recents panel. Right now, I am running Slim Recents. If I press that, you will see I have the panel on the side. Those are the recents. But you can run just a standard recent. I don't want to change it because then it has to restart my system UI. I don't want the video to stop in the middle. I'm not sure if it will or not. I haven't tested it, but I'm not using my normal AZ screen recorder because it only works on Lollipop or better. So I had to go with something different. Then you have your shake event, or your shake events. Under your lock screen, those are all your settings for lock screen. What I love about KitKat is the customization. I think KitKat was at the pinnacle of customization. We started hitting Lollipop and we started losing a lot of people. Number one, drop down. you notice I have a picture behind there. Not only can I clear my tiles so I can see through them, but I can color them, tint them, clear them, and throw a picture of my choosing behind them. We have a pull down for both sides. One side for your notifications, the other side for your quick tiles. We lost that. Now everything's from the center, it's all combined. I guess it's supposed to be easier. I kind of liked it the old way. But you have your interface. Here's where you can change your sliders on your lock screen. You can add targets if you want. I don't have it set up. It's probably going to... Alright, maybe. Anyways, I don't have this set up because I don't want to have all those things on my lock screen. I just use my lock screen to unlock it, but you guys can set it up. Then again, you have your all of your other settings there that you can set up on your lock screen. Then you have style. The style is where you're going to color all of your icons. If I was to close it, open it back up, you notice everything's colored. I have the dots. I can unlock it. I'm going to make sure it's still recording. Yes, still recording. But all those colors, this is where you would adjust that at. Let's see. By the way, the theme I'm running is called Klearkat. That lock screen wallpaper is part of the theme. It is a clear theme, dark, smoky gray clear theme. And then, of course, you have your widgets. You can enable widgets. You can add all these widget functions to it if you so choose. Then you have, of course, you can put your ring around your lock, unlock icon, showing your battery. It's called a battery ring. I like that. I always like my battery status on all the time. And then you have your lock before unlock and your screen lock rotation. Navigation. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yes, navigation. Here's where you can set up your app circle, your gesture anywhere, slim pie controls, and your PA pie controls. And they do work. I don't use them, so I don't have them set up, but they're there if you want. These are all your controls for that. Turn it on. Here's your PA pie controls. Set it up if you want. Those of you that do use Pi, it's here, and you can set it up and use it. And then, of course, you have your buttons where you can move them around if you want. You go to style. This is where you can pick your glow color and the color of your icons, and of course which icons you want colored. Let's see, ring targets you can change, then your dimensions. Then of course you have your advanced settings. And we have notifications. This is where you can set up all of your notification types, your active display, heads up, hello, driving mode, all of that. This is where you would go for that. And you can set up for what type of notifications you want on your lock screen. That is for what that is for. And then your notification drawer. This is where you do all those effects that I've got here, in case you are not familiar with KitKat and custom ROMs such as Liquid. You have your tile and layout. This is where you would add tiles, remove tiles. Then you would go with style. This is where you can pick the color of the tile. Right now I have my background color at blue, but I have it at well, yeah, I have it set at blue, but my transparency right here is set up really high so you can almost see through it. And I could back that off a little bit and it would be more blue like that. I like to see through it with just a little bit of a tint like that. But you can set it up any way you want. Then of course on the bottom you can set up how many tiles you want per row. And you have your vibrate for touch, your flip tiles, all of this. Just pure KitKat. I loved it. Then show and drawer if you want to use that. I don't like that feature. I like leaving it the way it is. Then you have your brightness slider, quick collapse, your quick pull down, which would be, I have mine set up for the right side, or I did have it set up for the right side. So if I pull this down, they should actually close each other out. Then your notification transparencies. Wait a minute, I want the background style. I wanted to go over that before we get to that. Background style. This is where if you want to put a custom picture behind your notifications right there, like what I have, you would pick that. You would go custom image. Then it would ask you where you want to go for that. I go to gallery. Pick the picture that you want, crop it, click OK, and Bob's your uncle, you're good to go. Then of course your transparency. If you want to see through that picture and see the background, you would set that transparency up. I like to be able to see the whole picture with without any opaqueness to it. Then you have your notification transparency. When you pull this side down, this gives you your transparency of whether you can see through your notifications or not. Right now, I like to be able to see all the way through them and see the background. So I have it set up at about 90%. You have your shortcuts for your notification drawer. If you want to have any shortcuts in your notification drawer, that is where you would go for that. I don't use them. And your reminders. Let's see. Oh, and here's your notification peak. This is for your lock screen. You would set that up there. Status bar. You have your battery icon, and boy do I miss this. Battery icon, of course, I love to pick the icon with the jelly bean style. That gives me the look that I want, the battery with the percentage next to it, and the little flash bar inside of it. And then, of course, you can color everything. This does come with the battery bar, which I prefer. I use that more than I actually use the battery icon itself. So it's there. You can color any color you want. Let's see. Battery, then your clock and date. These are all your settings, your center settings, your colors, your style. All of that is there. Your date format. Then of course you have your brightness control, double tap to sleep. I mean, it's all there. If you want the movie like carrier label, it's there. Your signal display. This is if you know your incoming, outgoing data packages. That would be shown in yellow up in the upper right hand corner. And then they have the enable 6 bar if you want to do that. I have it enabled. Under performance, this is where you're going to go for kernel settings. The kernel I'm running is not, at least it seems to be, that it's not quite overclockable or has the capability to overclock. I am running at 1700 megahertz, and that is what this runs at. It's a 1.7 gigahertz processor. So, but you would set that all up if you want to do that. And then last but not least is your advanced settings, your ad blocker, battery saver, Super Sue, which I flashed. Actually, no, I didn't flash it. All I did was download the Super Sue app from the Play Store and just let it install itself the normal way, as opposed to using Twerp or Teamwin recovery. You can do it either way you want. It does come with its own super user, just like CyanogenMod built-in, but I like using Super Sue instead. And then you have your system app removers and your wake lock blocker. That pretty much is it for your custom settings. It does come with the total blackout. You can switch that to total blackout, but I'm running a theme right now So I'm not going to use that. As a matter of fact, I don't even think. Well, yeah, you can. If you hit that, it's going to give you the, it'll give you the options that you can choose. You can have it on manual or daytime, kind of like it'd be automatic mode. But I'm going to leave it the way it is because I'm running a theme and I don't want to screw with the theme. But it's there. I did use it, tried it out before I put the theme on it, and it works nicely. If you just want a nice black background with no theme, it's nice. It darkens it right out. That'll help on your batteries. That's pretty much it, guys. If you want to see what the theme chooser looks like, it looks really lollipop-ish, to be honest with you. It's got all pretty much the settings that you would expect in the lollipop theme chooser. Like, say if I go to Empire, these are all the settings that I have for that. Your style, wallpapers. The only thing it doesn't give you is a status bar, which you get that in Lollipop and Marshmallow. You don't get it in KitKat, but hey, I can live with it. Well, guys, I hope you like this little flash from the past. I am going to try to do this once or twice more, from here on out. I want to try to pick out one or two more ROMs and do this, let you guys see it. Who knows, you may be like me and want to, revert back to KitKat every once in a while. Especially seeing how, like I said, the development on this tablet is not doing too good. My go-to ROM is Dirty Unicorns, Lollipop, and Team Essic. It seems that Khan, the developer building for Team Essic, has decided to quit building for that ROM. He's moving on to Marshmallow, and that ROM is an AOSP based ROM. It is not CyanogenMod based. It will include layers, I think, but it will not have the theme engine in it. So that's out of the question for me. I hope you guys liked the video. I'm sorry it went so long, but this type of ROM has a lot of settings in it, custom features. I wanted you guys to see them all. By the way, the icons of this are all part of the Klearkat theme. It's CM11, CM12, so you can run it on either KitKat or Lollipop. I recommend you go check it out. It's a pretty nice theme. And until I see you on the next one, you guys take care, and thank you for watching.